In the recent chapters, we've understood how to describe the firm's technology through a production function, and we've understood the concept of cost. Now we're going to put those two things together and understand what a firm is going to do. In other words, we're going to finally get to describing the supply function. Before we can do that, though, we need to make clear that we're going to do this in a specific context. The market environment within which the firm operates determines how the firm is going to decide what to do. So we're going to look at specifically the competitive environment. So we're going to first define what it means for a market to be perfectly competitive. What we specifically mean here is that firms cannot affect the price of a good on their own. So just as we had assumed that the individuals take the prices as given when they maximize their preferences, they maximize their utility given their budget, similarly, we're going to assume that the firms take the prices of the inputs and the prices of the goods that they're selling as given, and that they can't affect that price on their own. And that's what we mean by a perfectly competitive market. After we define perfect competition, we're going to see how the firm behaves when it's maximizing profit. So how much should a firm produce if it's going to produce at all? We'll then look at competition in the short run. So we'll actually define where the supply curve comes from in the short run. And then we'll look at competition in the long run. So in the long run, remember there's no fixed cost and firms can enter and exit the market freely. So we'll see what the supply looks like in the long run.